We are going to write the equation in standard form. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. So we end up with x squared minus 6x minus 3 is equal to 0. And then once you check to see if you can factor, and if it's not factorable, then we're going to use the quadratic formula. And the quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So first identify what a, b, and c are. A is the coefficient of the x squared term, b is the coefficient of the x term, and c is a constant. And then plug them into the formula. So we're going to end up with x is equal to negative b, and b happens to be a negative 6. So we have to include the negative from the formula, and we also have to include the negative from the value. And then plus or minus the square root of b squared. B is negative 6, square it, minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. And then it's just a matter of simplifying by using order of operations. Minus a negative, or negative negative gives you a positive, plus or minus. We're going to square the negative 6, gives us 36. And then we're going to multiply these three numbers. 4 times negative 1 gives you negative 4, and negative 4 times negative 3 gives you positive 12. And that's going to be divided by 2. And this is the same as 6 plus minus square root of 48 divided by 2. And then we're going to simplify the radical, because 48 has a multiple of 16. 16 times 3 is 48. And then we're going to take the square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. So this really becomes 6 plus or minus 4 square root of 3, all divided by 2. And then we're going to simplify our answer, because these three numbers, all three numbers have to have a common factor. I can take out the common factor of a 2 from the 6 and the 4. So 2 times 3 gives you 6, and 2 times 2 gives you 4. And then the 2 in the denominator is going to simplify with the 2 that we factored out. So the answer would be 3 plus or minus 2 square root of 3.